Happy Friday, beautiful souls, wherever you are on this phenomenal planet. It is time for Shift Your Thinking Daily, where we transform our inner experience to a phenomenal outer experience. For now, 10 minutes of our day, we do it together. I say for now 10 minutes because for those of you who are new to me, we used to do Shift Your Thinking Tuesdays once a week. We've accelerated the show to now daily, and we do it for 10 minutes. And that it just now it makes more sense, because every single day we're dealing with challenges. We've got things happening, and it is a true ritual to be in a positive place, to be motivated. These things that people talk about, these are not things, quote unquote, you're born with, but these are more practices and rituals and habits and disciplines that you have to instill in yourself to get you through the day. You get through the day, that means you're getting through life. You're getting through life, you're getting closer to life purpose, living it out, etc., etc. So before we jump into today's message, let's go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths. Follow me, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. All right. Go ahead and hashtag your mood down below. I am feeling rested and grateful. If you're new to me, welcome. My name's Puerto. I'm super agent, also known as super agent, international speaker, public educator, agent trainer, host of Ready Set Real Estate, creator, founder of Real Estate 100 Youth Foundation, author of the Real Estate 100 book series, and a list of other books. Also announcing my newest release, the 10-minute journal, Activate Your Inner Creative, which is available now. And that's just available directly through me, by the way. I have not released that through Amazon or any of the third-party sites. If you book a session with me, a creative consult with me, the journal is included. Okay, with that being said, all right, let's continue our series of Dean Del Sesto's Shift Your Thinking, 200 Ways to Improve Our Lives. We are on episode 150, and I'm going to caption this one, Get the Feedback You Need. Get the feedback you need. And this is so synchronistic because today I actually texted an agent I wanted to ask her feedback on something, and it's not a colleague, it's not someone that I have done business with. We had submitted an offer. I had submitted an offer to her listing a couple weeks back, and I just liked the way she worked. She worked, her ethics, her level of professionalism mirrored mine, and I wanted her advice on something. And I wanted her feedback, not so much her advice. I wanted her feedback on her experience of something. And she responded and said, yeah, I'll call you in 15 minutes. And she was so willing to share. And for me, that was a gold mine. It just was really nice to know that, when you humble yourself, and I think that's the biggest thing, humbling yourself. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's jump into the section. I'm in the section where he says the smartest people in the world are those who find smart people to ask what they don't know. And you see, I identified someone who I perceive to be smart, and that's based on the way she handled herself and the transaction, and it worked for me. The author says life and its complexity are supposed to get easier as I get older. What's the deal? As I get older, there seems to be a rapidly growing list of things that are beyond my knowledge base. Do you feel that? Do you agree that there are things in this life that you don't know? Press 1. He says life is throwing a new smattering of age-centric circumstances. Technology is changing so fast, I need an intravenous tech support, and business is moving from local to global every day. With that being said, I want to shout out my radio podcast listeners. I was looking at the listening breakdown of where people are listening and tuning in parts of the world, and 1% of my listeners are coming from France. Shout out to my France base. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. I was learning French and I totally fell off. I'll get back to it. He says, and yet with all the changes, the answers exist for all we need to know. They're out there. In fact, there are experts who would be willing to help in a moment's notice, as whoever is smart at something is efficient at learning. And those who learn typically love to teach. Notice that. Those who are smart are efficient at learning. Those who are efficient at learning love to teach. And that's true. And that, I would say I'm a living testament. For those of you who have reached out to me, I've been pretty receptive in supporting you and in any way, that shape or form that I can. He says the misconception is that people who are qualified to help and have reached a level of success in life won't have time for you. Not true in my case. The truth is, busy people have great capacity, and mentoring someone through an issue is something those who love to teach will make time for, if you humble yourself and ask kindly. Type in the comments, humble myself and ask kindly. Yeah, type that a couple times. You need to do standards on that. Humble myself, humble myself, humble myself. He says, as astonishing as this is to me, I've never been turned down when asking someone for help, and I've asked a lot. And that's key. This has been a running theme for this week for me, which is why I like that we're doing Shift Your Thinking daily, because it's a good reminder to continue to ask for the help, get the feedback where I need it. I certainly know that I don't know everything. And I think that's one of the biggest things in humbling yourself, is that there is a lot to learn. And I'm in that space right now where I am hungry to learn. I want to learn some stuff so I can level up in my business and in my life. He says, today in your life, you need answers. We all do. Press 1 if you need answers. He says, could be something simple to something that will impact the rest of your life, but there are problems, objectives, and goals where you need perspective beyond your own. A brief time of thought will reveal a potential counselor or two. Notice he said a brief time of thought. In short, please type in meditate. Meditate. I didn't have a brain overload today. I did feel overwhelmed as I'm processing a lot of different things and shifting energies, that I went ahead and rested. I took a shower, I took a nap, and when I woke up, lo and behold, I found $200. That was an answer to one thing. And I did get feedback today on another thing, and it just feels wonderful. Gosh, that's when you're acting in your divinity. Jeez, it's awesome. He says a brief time of thought will reveal a potential counselor or two. And the good news is, he says, if there are no immediate experts in the area you need, someone you know knows someone, and so on. The bad news is that our pride or complacency can keep us from getting the help we need. All right, with that being said, I invite you to get feedback on something you are working on, something that you don't already know, and get feedback from someone. All right, that's my time. I love you, love you, love you. Have a powerful and productive day. I'll see you tomorrow as we continue Shift Your Thinking. See ya.